going to extreme measures in your training for the ultimate results. Sometimes you'll have to double down on your training goals. There will be times you'll feel like you hit a plateau and no sense of progression. This is where you challenge yourself to go a bit deeper. You might have to have a real conversation with yourself. For me personally, how bad do I really want it? Am I going to quit just because the tough got going? There's been many instances in my life where I will set a goal and I'll kind of just put it to the side because other things got in the way. Also, reminding myself to stay focused on my goals, and even if I do fall off one day, making sure I come back to that vision that I have and that goal that I want to set and accomplish. For me personally, I'm right now in the training arc of learning the front lever, right? The front lever is a gymnastic movement. Essentially is where you holding your body in a horizontal fashion, right? So this movement requires crazy amount of pulling strength, right? Which you'll see here further along in the video, me doing weighted chin-ups to help develop that pulling strength to hold my body, as long as certain accessory movement and drills that I'm using to develop the front lever, right? And another thing is sometimes in your training, if you really want to accomplish great feats of strength like the one I'm currently after, your training has to be out of balance, right? You have to go into the extreme depths of training, right? So for me personally, I'm looking to train the front lever 3 to 5 times a week, right? And as I go along this program, which is a 5-week program, I gotta taper down the intensity or the volume, or the volume versus intensity, right? I just gotta make sure I'm listening to my body as I go along the program, right? So yeah, for the next couple weeks, there's some sacrifices I have to make in order for me to achieve this front lever. I might have to neglect other parts of my training, right? This is a pull focused block of training, right? So it's gonna really focus on developing the pulling strength, right? So I might be doing rope climbs to help that pulling strength. I might be doing like you see in this video, just different variations, whether it's straight arm static holds, bent arm pull-up variations, bent arm static holds, that all supplement that front lever position. And yeah, it might get mundane, it might get repetitive in some way, but having that one thing, you know, I like to make the analogy, right? When you're aiming at a target, you just have one target in sight. It's hard to hit a target when you're aiming at 3 different targets, right? Because what happens is, I know this from experience, when you're trying to do too much, the bandwidth gets cut thin, and at the end of the day, nothing gets done, right? So this is just a reminder to myself. I'm treating this like a training journal, right? And I just want to share with you guys the ups and downs of me learning this front lever, right? Also, maybe as time goes on, I'll share certain diet tips that I'm using to also bring down my weight, right? Because I'm right now, I sit at about 190 pounds. And the honesty, the truth to the matter is that the more I weigh, the harder it is to have that control through space of your body. But that concludes this video. I hope you guys got some value from it. Yeah, my key takeaway points is, don't be afraid to go extreme, even if it's for a short period of time, right? There's going to be times where your training might have to be out of balance, right? And for a short period of time, that's okay, right? For a short period of time, just listen to your body, be smart, train smart, and go after it. Get those goals that you want, right? Catch you guys in the next one. Done.